Why is it? Stop.
Recording's going.
Hmm?
The recording is going now.
Going. Okay, we're recording right now. Chill.
My assumption, at least, since we do this. So
Yeah.
that con last week.
Yes, the convention where I definitely didn't spend money. No,
Financially responsible.
totally. So responsible.
I
I mean,
spent like 140 something, I think.
okay. So I went with my family both days. So the total amount of money I'm about to say was spent includes food and 4 people buying things, but $450 on food and other stuff. I want to
Oh,
say about like I spent probably 100 or a little more than that on myself, and the rest was food and family stuff. But I did get cool stuff, so it was totally worth it.
looking at the
Totally.
stuff that I got, I don't know how I got up to 140 something.
Yeah. Well, I also spent $20 on you, so some of my money
28.
actually went to you. 28, thank you. But I did spend money on you as well, so some of that
Mhm.
$100 actually was money that got spent on you.
Mhm. I think the most entertaining thing that happened was us getting lost and then coming back just for people to go, oh no, yeah, no, you can't go inside or in this specific area because the sprinkler's going.
Yeah, it like flooded like an entire section of the con. Um, yeah, but it was fine the next day. They got it all cleaned up and all that for Sunday, so it was all cleared
Mhm.
out by the time I got back.
That's good. When my parents picked me up, they decided to go in through the little, one-way area that people drive their cars in to go drop people off. There was a
I
fire truck blocking the end of that area, and they couldn't have gone the other way where they just stay on the edge of the block and then go out because there was another fire truck there. So they were kind of forced in unless they wanted to go
yeah,
the entirely wrong direction
yeah,
from
yeah.
the hotel.
In case anyone's worried, there was not a fire at the convention. It's just the sprinklers went off. We're still. I don't know why that happened, but the sprinklers did go off in a section of the convention.
My dad suggested that it might have been someone's prop, but I don't think anyone had props that were big enough to do that.
Yeah, I think the biggest prop we saw was probably crocheted Jinx.
Oh, crocheted Jinx.
We love
So there
crocheted
was
Jinx.
this one cosplay of season 2 Jinx from Arcane. It's the one
Yes.
where she has like some purple dye in her hair. And this
Mhm.
person crocheted the entire thing except for the wig. This includes the shark
The wig,
bazooka thing.
the wig was yarn. The wig was yarn.
It
I'm
was
pretty.
yarn, but it wasn't crocheted. And she
Yeah.
had like a hood on top of it as well, which was
Yes.
crocheted.
Yes. It
I
was
actually
very.
have a picture of her that I was able to get, and I was very happy.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, you
pulling it
were.
up on my phone now. You guys can't see it. This is mine. Because privacy and
Yeah.
stuff. I just gotta figure out where the hell it went. Because my phone's not good at looking at stuff.
I forgot. I need to continue this soup progress because I've sourly not been working on it because boredom and schoolwork prevented me from working on soup. Um, last week we I was working on the Captain America stuff. This week we're on the Captain Marvel stuff, which when I say Captain Marvel, I mean both Carol and Billy Batson. So Carol Danvers and Billy Batson. I can say words today. Totally. I'm doing both of them and adjacent characters today. Well, it's roll call because I need to get this done because if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. That is a well-known fact to make myself do stuff. If we want things done, I have to forcibly sit myself down and do it. But I did watch the first three X-Men movies as well this week, or over the span of a couple weeks actually. But I have finished the first three X-Men movies.
As someone who's uh most of my experience related to X-Men is whatever the hell you send me, and then also that one Tumblr blog from like 2015 to 2018 with the mini Avengers.
Yeah,
Um, Learning that there's a guy called Pyro while I'm currently in my Vampires SMP and also White Pine phase. It made the neurons connect just in the wrong way.
yeah, I know. Because we were talking about it, and we sent photos of the pyros.
Mine is Pyrocyte, or as I like to call him, Pyrosophy.
I will admit, um, Pyro of the X-Men, also known as John, definitely doesn't confuse me at all when I'm trying to think of fire-powered superheroes in the Marvel universe, because
Does
there's
he have?
totally not. Pyro has fire powers. Johnny Storm also has fire powers. I am strictly referring to him as Pyro because if I refer to him as John, I'm going to start confusing myself with John and Johnny.
Mhm.
I don't want to deal with that,
The other
actually.
person with fire powers in, uh, at least MCU wise, is Pepper Potts, and it's
Yes.
only for like, I don't know, a quarter of one movie,
And
less.
Soup, Soup, we are keeping the fire powers. That is a big fact of Soup is random things that don't get kept in the MCU are things we've decided are staying in Soup.
And random plots in the MCU, gone. I ate them and then threw them up in a ditch.
And you will never find them again in Soup because we decided we didn't like them. That's why, guys.
I threw them up in a ditch, and then it started raining because it's been raining for the past 2.5 days. It feels like it hasn't
Yeah,
rained today, but it was raining a lot yesterday, and it was on and off the day before. I guess it's
it
only
was,
one and a half, but
definitely raining
still,
yesterday. So,
it's been washed away. We're never seeing it again. It's getting covered in blood.
yep. How's writing going actually for Soup? Because I did finish the Captain America designs, so you have no excuse to. You don't have an excuse to
I'll
just.
get to writing. I'll get to writing. Sigh dramatically. I've got to start writing the Captain America thing. I'm just currently brain rotted on Vampires SMP, and I have 5 other projects outside of
Well,
this.
whose fault is that? Not mine.
It's the autism.
It is. It is the autism. This is what
It also
happens.
doesn't help that school doesn't help at all.
No, school doesn't help at all because they don't give me time to focus on my interests. Only time to do what they want me to do. It's not vibes.
Hmm.
Not vibes at all.
School doesn't give me time to properly think about soup because I'm busy thinking about psychology and sociology and how they go hand in hand because I'm taking both of the classes at once and they are separated by one class period, which is my cooking class.
Um, I see.
I made mashed potatoes the last time we cooked in it. I
Whimsy.
mashed them potatoes damn well. Not well enough. I kept getting bigger chunks of potatoes in my mashed potatoes while I was eating it. But potatoes, I got to cut them, and I only nearly cut off the tip of my thumb twice. Or
Whimsy.
twice. Okay, surrounded by a university, right? I don't know if I
Yes.
mentioned this last week. I don't know if anyone watched the video at all from the
I
past
think
week.
I just see one view on the video last week.
One view. I guarantee you that person did not watch all the way through. And if you
No.
did, hi. Um, you're back. I didn't share this with my friends. I forgot to. Anyways,
I
I
didn't
live
share it either,
near a
so.
university, right? And um I just keep hearing drums, but like the marching band type.
Ah, I see.
And I can't tell if I'm just slowly losing my mind or not. Because
Interesting.
I've been getting minor visual hallucinations recently.
Oh no.
They're not too
That's,
bad. It's just seeing people in the corner of my eye when there shouldn't be.
I see.
You know, the normal kind. In other
Yeah.
news, Scott Summers, right? That's his name.
Yes, Scott Summers, yes.
This is what we were talking about in DMs before.
This
Uh,
is literally the only thing we were talking about because I was just watching the X-Men film today.
okay, well, it's one of the things we were talking about, and you were talking about how the two clearly disabled characters, unless there's
Yes.
other disabled characters in X-Men, the two of them both got murdered.
Yes, they did. Very irritating. And when we say that, I do like Scott is canonically disabled, at least in most runs, and I refuse to like let them take that away from him because it adds a very interesting thing to his character that you don't get otherwise, which is the fact that he can't control his lasers is strictly because of you see, he got a very serious head injury as a child, and that's gonna cause issues.
Most head injuries do that.
Yeah. And they killed Professor X too, which was not fun. But he did come back. He's technically alive in the end credit scene, but like not in his body. Like he possessed another body. So do it that way you want.
That's definitely how coming back works.
Yeah. Honestly, I choose not to question half the stuff, but Scott and Jean both ended up dead in the third movie. Sorry about the spoilers, but it's been out since like the 2000s now, these three movies.
I'm
If you
not
haven't
sorry
watched
about the
them,
spoilers. Watch the damn movie on your own.
womp womp. I just told you that three characters died. Deal with it.
Now you know not to get emotionally attached.
Yeah, don't do like. And Jean and Scott had like a very nice relationship too. Like they were like really like clearly made for each other, you know. But at the end, I think it was very clearly Jean Logan was what they were going for, which you know, teach their own. But Jean did die, and Logan wept just as Scott wept when Jean died the last time. So whatever.
See, my biggest gripe with that is Logan is what, 150 years old?
Just
Older?
about, yeah.
200 maybe?
150, 200, yeah. Somewhere in there.
And like I'm fine with age gaps if they're all grown adults. But also, he doesn't look like a young man. He's stuck in
Yeah.
like his 50s
Mm-hmm.
visually.
40s or
I don't know
50s. Like
how old is Jean?
Jean is usually like because most of the X-Men it's teens to young adults most of the time, but I will check real quick.
Best case scenario, she's in her early 20s.
Yeah, I'm gonna check both the comic books and then the movie because the movie is the one where they push it more. Um, okay, so yeah, so the comic books teens early 20s, which is what I just said. Jean Grey, X-Men films, age. Um, okay, I don't think they understand anything. Okay, this is why we don't use AI. I wasn't talking about Last Stand. I was talking about like the whatever 2000s movies. The one like the prequel movie. That's not what I'm talking about.
There's no such thing as prequel movies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've not watched those yet, actually. So
There's no such thing
I'm
as
not
prequel movies.
because the prequel movies are weird. I'm gonna say okay. So in the 300s, I don't care about Alex. That's not who I asked about. I was not asking about Alex Summers. I was asking about Jean Grey. Um,
What the fuck is Alex?
Alex is Scott's brother who also survived the plane crash.
Damn.
Both their parents died though.
Damn. Well,
Wow. I don't care if it's not explicitly stated. Give me an age.
give me a general age. You guys know this.
Oh my god. I didn't ask about the flashback scene. My god. Okay. So in the flashback scene though, it is said that she is around 12, but that is also stated to have been 20 years prior to the current events. So she's at least 32.
Okay. I guess I can make sense of that. Still, I don't like it. And
Uh,
also, I don't think Wolverine would do that.
yeah.
He's not into that shit. That shit being anyone.
Cha-cha-cha.
I'm pushing the gay agenda on him, except the gay agenda is no romance.
Yeah. This is what we do. This is what happens when you leave two of us alone in a room with characters from the Marvel franchises and the DC franchises. Random shit changes because we decided it did.
Nods.
If I
Time to
just
sleep, I'm waking, still yawning to each other. Romance is boring.
we're doing silly stuff.
We're doing great.
Yes, we are. Where did it go? There it is. Ba-ba-ba. That lines up pretty well, actually.
Yeah, what's lining up?
The stuff I'm doing, it's actually lining up for once instead of me having to like tweak it 7 times over when I do the copy paste half the body over
Mm.
because it saves me time to do it that way.
Me when the copy paste is body over.
Yep. Um, yeah.
I don't
You,
do art stuff. I
it's
have a
just
vague understanding of what's happening based on my experience with Ibis, or Ibis, or however the hell you're supposed to pronounce it.
mhm.
You think I know anything? I'm dumb as hell.
Did I not size this correctly? I'm just realizing that I didn't size that correctly.
Oh no.
Damn it. Okay, one sec. That's a little more size accurate. There we go. Um, what happens? This is what life is. It's me realizing I did something wrong. Oh shoot. Can't actually do that yet. Do I seriously have to do this? Wait.
Cat, when I was a young boy, my father, he took me into the city to see a marching band. And he said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? This is lying. This is professional lying. I'm just saying song lyrics.
You
You
are, yeah.
don't know that. Who are you? Why are you here? Why do you not know My Chemical Romance? They were like, they're still around. If you hear an E chord, you're hearing My Chemical Romance.
Um,
The drums are definitely still here, and they're definitely still marching banding.
oh yeah. Trying to
I'm
think
not
what other
going crazy.
trying to think what like stupid stuff to like is going on with soup that we've like talked about. Aside from like obviously like the big stuff.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb is here. I don't know if we've brought that up, but that's here.
I think it got very briefly mentioned. Not enough to like really sit. Hey, if you're viewing, leave a comment and ask what's going on with two question marks specifically.
Yeah. We'll get back to you eventually, don't worry.
Okay.
One day.
And if we don't, you never left a comment. I'm sorry.
Mm, that's
This
how that
isn't me
works.
gaslighting you. This is just you hating us. And
Mhm.
I can't believe you're attacking us right now.
You know what? The
I
X-Men
feel
films are like
stupid.
decent. The X-Men films are like half decent. I really am a little weirded out by the costume choices and lack of color. I understand why. Looking back, like they chose not to do all the color because it was the 2000s and people didn't believe comic book films would sell. So if they were bright and colorful and whimsy, so they didn't commit to bright, colorful, and whimsy, which
Um,
boo, that's really mean of you. Actually, don't commit to color. Color is where it's at, guys.
People like it when whimsy because they're whimsical.
Yeah,
Did you know?
and we know this because comic movies currently are pretty bright and colorful, and people really like them. Lots.
I like being a whimsical loser.
So,
I
so
bet you
great.
didn't know that.
No, not at all, right?
Not at all. Why don't you know that?
That's fine. I'll deal with that. That's fine. I've decided this is fine.
No, honestly, I think that people should have really known that because I play Cookie Run King, and you only do that if you're whimsical.
Yeah. Do.
I introduced more yaoi to the game.
Oh, glory.
And it's
The
old
Iron
man yaoi, and also very doomed.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Mhm. I love Cookie Run Kingdom. I never got back to you on the
No, you
thing.
didn't.
Honestly, it may have to be postponed until the next update comes out with
Um,
uh more story because I need to understand the characters. I need to absorb them into my brain.
hmm
They are being downloaded using a torrent website
hmm
and
That's
they are not real.
yeah. I think this
Yes.
is. I've decided things are fine. I'm
You've
just gonna keep
decided
pushing.
things are fine?
I have, yeah.
Which things are fine?
My art is fine, definitely. No mistakes
There's no
at all.
such thing as mistakes. As Ross Bob would say, accidents. No.
See, there you go. No accidents.
I
Just
don't know
just
what I'm
have
saying.
success. Just happy success, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's his iconic phrase.
It's definitely what Ross Bob says is.
Mm-hmm.
We love Ross Bob.
We do. Ross Bob.
Ross Bob, I'm coming to find you.
You know,
I know you're still out there. You can't escape me.
no one can escape you. I do like my teaching internship stuff. Obviously, that's going on and whatnot. One of the like a couple of the kids were having a serious conversation about like whether Bob Ross was dead, and they pulled me and they're like, "Is Bob Ross still alive?" And I'm like, "Sadly, he's not." And they're like, "I knew it. Thank you." And I'm just,
I knew it.
I knew it. And then the girl proceeded to tell the kid she was talking to, she's like, "See, I told you he was dead." So, kids, am I right?
Kids are so fun. I just wish that people in high school didn't act like fourth graders.
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Why are the freshmen touching each other?
Oh my God, yeah, it's a great question. I don't know. No answers for that. Ba-ba-bum. That's
Oh,
maybe.
fun story from yesterday math class. So
Ooh, story.
I'm in a math class that some might call harder because it's technically a college class. It's early college credit.
Hmm, hmm.
So you'd expect there to be smart people there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like a third of the class is constantly yapping and like being, you know, stupid, taking up
Hmm.
all the time by being loud and disruptive and making our teacher slowly lose her sanity. I had her
Yep.
last year. She was a good teacher. She is a good teacher. She teaches teach. Hey, one of them pushed another one, and when I say push, I mean shoved the other one into a hallway.
Oh.
And then she just kind of snapped and said, "You get back in class. You come out." And she told him off. Me and a friend of mine were working out in the hallway because, it gets loud. And I don't want to work with those people around because they suck. So I kind of just turned away and turned the music in my headphones way up. Because as much as I love listening to drama and people getting told off by teachers, it felt awkward.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope they shut up forever. Thumbs up emoji.
Whee!
Wee. High school was very fun. I totally recommend.
Yeah.
If you're not in high school, why are you watching this? I mean, I
That's
can understand if you're an adult, but if you're not, if you are middle school or below, eh, why are you here?
yeah.
Incredibly loud, incorrect buzzer.
If I ever share this channel with the main channel, please don't comment and remind me I have documentaries that I've promised to make for over a year on the main channel. Don't remind me. I
Have a
remember.
documentary?
Yes, I make little mini documentaries. I made what like a 5 minute one about Storyland, and I keep getting reminded by the same person. Hey, when are you gonna make the Disney one? When are you gonna make the Disney one? Um, I know that I said I was gonna make it. Please don't remind me, folks. I know what I said. There's no need to have a constant reminder of the things I have said I will do. Please, actually, like I don't want to hear it again. like the only person who has the right to ask me is the one friend that has the right to ask me, and they know they have the right to ask me because I responded the last time they told me. You're the one person who gets to ask that question.
It's
When are
not
you going
me.
to do this documentary now? One friend, and that's because they were really invested when I made the last one. So you're the one person who gets to ask again. Anyway, Captain Marvel stuff. Um, I do have a curious question. If someone is listening to this, when I say Captain Marvel, who is the first person that comes into your mind? Obviously,
You
there
can
are
leave
two for
comment
me.
below with Captain
It's just
Marvel thoughts.
yeah, just or if you have any random facts you want to share about Captain Marvel, also just say them in the comments. I'm curious what people want to tell me. It can be about either of the Captain Marvels actually, and or any adjacent Marvel character
Who DC?
or DC. Yeah, depends on which Captain Marvel you want to talk about.
We might know what fact you're talking about. If we don't,
Solid.
we're going to fact check it. And if it's wrong, it's a
We will.
headcanon. Just say that it's a headcanon next time.
Yeah, headcanons are very fun though. We do love headcanons here. That is headcanons are joy and whimsy.
Headcanons. I have. Oh, there's college students yelling.
I can hear them
Oh, you can hear them?
very barely, but yeah.
Oh, why are they so loud?
No idea. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, it's decent. Honestly, the line art always is the hardest part of drawing any of these soup things. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's actually the sketch, though. Captain America stuff, that was the sketch. I was dying throughout the entire process of making those sketches. Oh, I forgot his cape. Forgot Captain Marvel's cape. How dare I? How dare I forget that?
Right, because he has a cape.
He does. It's like a very small cape, though. It's a little tiny thing. But he does have a cape.
Is it a good cape?
I mean, it's not going to cause him any harm. It's mostly vibes. It's a tiny little thing. It's mostly for the vibes, actually.
He's not gonna be stuck with the Edna mode curse of capes. Yeah.
Yeah, not like Superman or Batman
hmm
and the
And
rest of.
if you don't know what I'm talking about, how old are you?
That's a serious question.
I need to know when the cutoff for Incredibles Enjoyers is,
Mm.
because it was made a few years before my birthday, I think.
His feet are wonky. I'm deciding I'm okay with the wonky feet and moving on with my life because I drew his feet wrong.
Mm.
Drew them upside.
I've been doodling a bunch of eyes recently. Um,
Lord.
I don't know why. I guess they're just easy to make.
Mm-hmm. What's like a yeah. Mm-hmm. Ba-ba-ba. Am I gonna pull reference photos up? Do I want to pull reference photos up? No, I don't actually.
I'm eating your reference photos. Sorry.
Ah, darn. I don't have them anymore. That sucks. What's like? What's your favorite thing about soup that we've come up with?
Um, the fact that Gravity Falls is immune to the snap.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one.
This isn't hard to understand, chat. If you have questions, just ask them. But also, this is something that can probably be fairly easily guessed on your own.
If you can't, just ask away in the comments. We will respond. Actually,
Both of us might. I likely will. I'm a chronic comment responder.
if I know how to respond to your comment, I will respond.
I sure will try.
Ugh. Why did all Captain Marvels have to have a thunder motif? Why was that a decision I made? It's a fun decision, sure, but it was a decision I made.
It would have
Didn't
been
have
all
to
but
be.
one, but then we decided, lie?
It was decided because it felt more cohesive if they all had something they shared mutually between them. You
There was
know?
no reason for Carol Danvers to not have electricity or Thunderbolt or whatever the hell.
The thunder motif, I would say, yeah. It's because her Miss Marvel costume had a thunder motif. Kamala
And then she
Khan's Miss
dropped it.
Marvel has a thunder motif. Like she gets rid of the motif as Captain Marvel, and I don't know why we couldn't keep it. There's probably some copyright reason behind that.
Of copyright reasons. Isn't that why Pietro
That's
got
why
killed off in Age of Ultron?
that is why Pietro got killed off in Age of Ultron. That's also why all of Billy Batson's Captain Marvel comics are labeled Shazam when you go to pick them up. Copyright.
But his name can't
Although
be Shazam because that's the name of the old wizard and it's how he gets his powers. If you don't
exactly.
know this, get spoilers. This is kind of his entire character.
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't
did
it?
I forget Bangles? I forgot her. Okay, I have to fix that. How dare I miss that one little detail? That's actually a really important detail. How did I miss that? Um, a really important detail that only matters in the MCU context. This tiny little detail does not impact Miss Marvel in the comics at all. But I'm not gonna miss out on the little detail. I definitely remember, and they've changed now that I remembered it. Is her color scheme just inverse Carol Danvers? It is. It is just inverse Carol Danvers. Or at least partially inversed, which means I'm gonna just do a little magic, steal the colors over.
Hearing weird noises coming from somewhere. Sounds like music, but it's weird.
Do I usually? Yeah, it is yellow accent, same as Carol Danvers, which makes sense. Definitely, I swear. Everything I do makes sense if you are living in my brain and understand everything I'm choosing to do.
The gears are turning.
I think that's yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I live
Okay,
with that.
here's a fun question. When you're, saying words, do the words visualize in your head beforehand? Or, are you thinking the words, or are you thinking a concept of what you want to say?
Oh no, I just say things sometimes.
You're not thinking at all.
No, there's no thought at all behind my eyes.
Honestly, fair. I have all of my thoughts are reserved for fandom.
Yeah.
Really bad when I'm in school because I'll be sitting there in class that requires a lot of brain power thinking about Minecraft men, women.
Yeah. Can't forget the women.
Oh, I love the women. I love the amount of she-theys in Vampire SMB.
Hell yeah.
I think it's like 3 of the 5 woman adjacents use she-they.
That's fun. Important question. Are we giving which version of Miss Marvel's powers are we pulling? This is like a very important question.
Girl,
Because
I do not remember powers.
okay. So Miss Marvel in the comic books is stretchy, and Miss Marvel in the MCU has like the funny powers with the lights and stuff. I think I could be off slightly, but she has like the platforms with the light powers and stuff. I've not watched enough Miss Marvel content actually.
She has
I've
a
read the
healing
comic books.
factor.
She
That's
does,
something
and
we agreed on.
that is something that she does have in the comic books, and ain't no way they decided she was not getting that in the MCU. So guess who's decided that came back? Streets back. All right. I've also been reading like way too much Shazam stuff recently, so no inherent reason why. Just like decided it was a good idea. Is it white meal? It's one of
So
those things.
I'm on Tumblr, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll accidentally click on the Explore tab, which shows me the current trending uh tags. Top 10 fully, but you can immediately only see the top 6. Earlier, in the number 1 spot was Cookie Run Kingdom. That's currently gone now from the entire top 10. Um, Now, currently, it goes K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know why it's back to number 1. Knights of Guinevere. I don't know why that's near number 1. It's big. Silk Song. Again, I know
Is it
why.
not?
Melano. I don't know what that is. We're gonna check it out in a sec. Taylor Swift. Firmly number 5. I usually see her somewhere in top 10. And incorrect quotes. That gets used a lot. People like making incorrect quotes. In the 7 through 10 spot, we've got Star Wars. I don't know why. AI. Ew. Sailor Moon. Yuri. And AO3. In case you didn't know, here today, as of the day we were recording this, and I
Yeah.
think part of yesterday, AO3 was down for, I believe, maintenance. So I can see why people
Mm.
have posted on AO3 tag.
Oh yeah, for maintenance for like 24 hours or more, I think.
hmm Okay, Melano looks like a character from Hades too.
Hmm. Really looks good. I'm embracing that fact. He's just yellow and red. He is. He's just yellow and red. On God. Who
Yellow.
decided this color palette? It's like ketchup and mustard is what he is. I'm sticking with the color palette.
Reluctantly?
Reluctantly. I'm not going back. I've decided. Screwed. Oh, buddy, that's not what I wanted you to do. I just was trying to check some information on what I was doing here. Is that? Yeah, I was just. Was that? Why did I do that? Every day I have to ask myself series of questions on. Why did I make that decision?
Why did you make that decision?
I have no idea. Okay, but I need like a nice like cream white color because it's the final color of their color palette with the Shazamly is white. Except for I'm not doing the full Shazamly, by the way. Uh, not yet, at least, because I'm scared.
Not enough
To
energy.
I'm scared and I don't have the energy. Is the correct answer to why are you not doing the entire Shazamly right now?
That's always the right answer. Is energy gone?
Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Shazamly as a whole. It's fun. They're a fun read overall, generally. I just generally also do not have the energy to design that large number of characters, guys. Genuinely. That's all. She does not, but I will do that. He does, however. Um, all of the Captain Marvels are sorry, all of the Marvels have like red in their color palette except for Marvel Junior, who Freddy. Freddy is the only one I'm drawing today that does not have red in his color palette.
Yay!
The only one.
Who needs red when you can not?
Okay. I said I was getting Mary pins. So I'm sticking with that. Pull this color here. There you go. Because I can make whatever decisions I want to make. These are my redesigns that are to be used and discussed when it comes to soup. Let me draw him that much smaller. Legitimately. I have to question myself every day. Every day I wake up and I have to question decisions I make.
I think it's just every day you wake up.
Every day I do wake up. And but I do also constantly question every tiny little decision I've ever made.
No, thank you. Don't question. Just be you.
But if I don't
Mhm.
question the decisions I've made, then how can I improve on this silly, stupid stuff? Now,
You're better.
it's better than my. Okay. Yeah. Bright blue. There we go. Flawless. Now. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Now, I don't want to make something important change here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I did it. I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied with this for current moment, at least. And it's your turn. Are you okay with this?
I'm looking over it.
Yes, I drew Freddy ridiculously small. That was intentional because I think it's funnier.
The fourth one is Mary, right?
Yes, fourth one is Mary. Mary Mo.
How short is she in Shazam form?
That's a great question because I haven't watched, but I probably should.
It looks like she's way shorter.
Yeah, I was not intentional. I did have to like size up Billy because Billy was not like correctly sized at all in the sketch, so I have to I can change that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a simple fix.
You just gotta
Yes,
move the layer folders
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Just
I put my stuff in folders.
I usually do. Sometimes I don't because I'm lazy. Just snap this and snap that into the same folder, and then do that, and then quickly scoop like that, and then simply just rescale. Oh shoot, I messed up. And then simply rescale. Oh shit, I messed up again. And now we simply just scale her up just a tiny bit. Um, just like that, and then I wasn't done with that perspective. There we go. Just stretch, just a little stretch. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now she's taller than Billy, which inherently makes her taller than Carol as well.
Obviously, that's fine.
I mean, she is like 18 going into college,
It makes
so
sense.
makes sense that her form is just taller than the children and Carol.
Honestly, my assumption with the Shazamly forms is it's just putting them in the bodies of like how they would be in
Mhm.
their like early 30s compared to how their body is now nutritionally and otherwise, as
Right.
well as some bit of how they want to look.
Hmm. Oh
I
wait,
imagine
shoot!
Mary wants to be, you know, more mature and like
I
I
forgot
don't
to do the
know,
thing.
able to do stuff. So it would make sense for her to be taller.
I'm gonna do something. I'm resending the photo because I messed up and because I was supposed to reply to the previous time I sent all the stuff. I can keep track of it.
Mhm.
So I just sent it again. It's the same photo, just so I can keep better tabs of stuff.
Keeping tabs and stuff.
There we go. So that's the marbles done, which means, oh boy, did I frick up? Oh, I fricked something else up. It's fine. I will live with
The way
that.
the tapes are clipping now.
Yep, I'm not gonna fix it. I'm too tired for that.
It's a tomorrow thing.
Okay, no, 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 I'll fix it. I'm gonna fix it. It's a simple, easy fix. I just have to. No, it's not. It's not as easy to fix as I'm to say. It's okay. I can fix it still. Still fixable. Still
My father is very excited at the prospect of being able to do another D&D type campaign, and he's thinking of doing one that we've sort of run previously,
enough.
where we're on this giant cube world.
Uh huh.
Uh, he's interested in knowing what kind of character concept you'd be down for, as well as which days of the week specifically you think would work.
I mean, I am free Wednesdays, Fridays, and Mondays in the afternoon,
I
and
imagine
some.
Wednesdays probably work, as long as
Yeah.
it's not going into
Sure.
evenings.
Right.
So like it can probably go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I'm gonna do this magic trick now called delete previous message, save to photos, the edited version where I didn't frick up, and then find the message. Come on, where's it? Where the fricky frick frag is it? There it is. Reply photo. Here. There we go. Okay, we're all good now. I fixed the image. It's fine. Everything is fine. Where did
Everything's
it?
alright.
This one goes into both DC and Marvel folders on my phone. because I drew both of them on the same page. Yep, I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Eventually, there are things like that I'm doing. Like I'm skipping out on certain characters when I'm doing like large sections of them. Um, Shazam and the Marvels puts us at 35 total character design. We're at 35 costumes. And I've already decided I'm doing the Spider Women next, which I believe there's 7 of. So
Oh boy, you're gonna want to break that into 2 different things.
I've already divided the spiders into the women and the men.
You're gonna want to break it more.
I know. I know.
We've seen what happened with Captain America group.
Yeah, to divide it. One, two. Yeah, because that one was the large group that brought us to the total count of 30. And I didn't do the other Falcon because I decided I was not doing the other Falcon yet. I'll do him when I get around to like um I'll get around to it. That's what I'd say. I'll get around to it eventually. When I get around to doing
Romancers.
X-Men. Amazing. We love the X-Men. Oh no.
His fist. Yeah, it would probably be best if you would just play one character, at least when you're starting out, so that you can get a proper, feel of things. Then, after you get that taken care of, like character amount, you need to figure out what kind of character you're playing. Do you want to be a spellcaster? Do you want to do melee? Do you want to do ranged fighting?
That's a great question. Um, I don't know.
You don't know.
I've not thought that far ahead, actually.
Okay.
um, that's something to think about, though. I will think about. Where's the stupid images?
You'll think
Stupid
of it.
images.
You'll think about it by the time it's Wednesday.
Am I coming over to your house after Wednesday?
I mean, assuming my dad's clear for that, that can be our session 0 where we make characters.
Okay.
As long as you're free.
Yeah, I should be. Wednesday is usually just like I hit up the comic book shop if I feel like it as well. That's usually what I use Wednesday afternoon for. So
Mhm.
we'll have to notify my mom that I will not be home on Wednesday.
Yeah, probably should tell her.
I'll tell her when she gets back. She's at her friend's house with my sister.
Mhm.
They drove away.
They are gone.
Yeah. X-Men are fun though. The X-Men are whimsy. They should be.
Whimsical.
They should be whimsical. Should always be whimsical. The
They
X-Men are
shouldn't be
something.
emo.
The X-Men. I'm gonna have to divide into like groups of X-Men. I'm gonna do it by generation. That's how I'm gonna handle that. Ain't no way. Also, we've not talked about the X-Men and the Snap, but I think the X-Men and the Snap would be a great way to get to the New Mutants saga. So,
Mhm. I need
which
to
obviously,
eventually
yeah,
actually take in X-Men media. But for
I
now, I need to get the Captain America thing done.
yes, you do. Um, I'll get when I say like the New Mutants era of X-Men stuff though, I do mean because usually the New Mutants starts when the original set of X-Men dies. So what I'm saying is
Snap
when
takes all of them.
it takes them all away. They're all gone.
Listen, if we're acknowledging the fact that there are places where it's exempt, Gravity Falls, we need
Yeah.
to accept that that doesn't just mean that, oh yeah, it's just a little under half the population. Is Snap. No, no, no. There's still half the population. We just have an
Yeah.
entire town that's free, but this is affecting us elsewhere.
Yes. So when I mean that, like whatever the second class of X-Men, so like the original set, which is Scott, Jean, Iceman, the Angel, and Beast, I believe, were the original set of X-Men. I have a photo actually. And this is Beast pre silly. Pre
He's just a big guy.
yeah, that's first generation of X-Men. And second generation is usually around the time Kurt and Rogue start showing up.
Oh mein Gott, ist dieser Kurt Wagner. Circus boy.
And same with like Storm and some of the other X-Men heavy hitters join during the second class of X-Men. But sometimes you'll see like them switched up. Womp womp. I'm asking you very important. Logan, Peter, not to be confused with Peter Parker, but Peter with an I. A certain mutant. I spelled his name before. He's the Russian little Iron Man. But yeah, so
That's someone's car.
Kurt, Logan, Storm, the Banshee, Rogue, I would put in that second grouping of X-Men. And any other random X-Men that I decide were in that second group, like Kitty. Kitty Pride.
Not a gay cat.
Not gay, but we did say we were fine with her being bi. And that's fine. I'm chilling with that. And that's mostly because I'm not attached to any of like Kitty's relationships, seriously. In the comic books.
Yeah.
Which is usually why certain decisions are made involving headcanons. It's just I don't like canon relationships sometimes. There are other reasons for headcanons. It's just I just sometimes mine are just I just don't like. So it's different now. That's it. Um hmm, as I was saying. So the first class and the second class of X-Men have to just go kaput temporarily. Except maybe Logan can stick around, and obviously Prof X because he needs to teach the New Mutants.
Logan is
Obviously,
immune for
he's
some reason.
immune in a very like. But we also said that like Wade Wilson, Deadpool is not. So
Okay, but they're immune in different ways. In other words, only one of them is actually immune.
yeah, only one of them didn't die during this time period. And when I say New Mutants, I mean we're bringing them all here. I don't like. Obviously, the movie is great. If you haven't watched the New Mutants movie, do so. It's not like the best, but it's fun. It's a fun watch. And this is my pitch. It's a good watch. It's a good movie. No, it's not like one to one of the comics. And I don't care that it's one to one of the comics. I probably wouldn't like it as much if it was one-to-one with the comics, because the comics, though fun, New Mutants comics are fun. The movie's really funny. Um, it's great. Movie's great. A really good movie. This is me pitching a movie. It's a really good movie. I can talk up movies that are just not right now. But go watch it. Um, there's no other pitches. It's a good movie. And hold on, I don't even know what time frame the New Mutants is like set in, what universe. But it was released in 2020. Um, I've watched it like 3 times now. That's how you know it's good. Because I don't rewatch films unless I really like something. I
I
think
like
I've
to
only
have like some amount of time between when I watch films and rewatch
yeah.
them.
Usually, if I'm rewatching a film that I wasn't like the biggest fan of, it's because someone else really liked the film and wanted to watch it again with me. Or I'm really invested in a film and want to watch it again and again, which doesn't happen often. It's only ever happened with 2 movies. One of which was Shazam, and the other one was New Mutants. I can't explain why those are the 2 films that I decided were going to be my I'm going to rewatch this over and over again film, but it's what they are. Speaking of, I need to rewatch the New Mutants again. Um, Not right now, but at a later point. At some point, I'm going to rewatch it again because I'm going through watching all the X-Men media that exists and is available to me
Mhm.
for very good reasons. Mostly because one, Doomsday is coming out, and
With
that's just
Doomsday, we have the end of the MCU. Please, God, let it die. Let it die how it is. Let us restart. Please.
yeah, and because Doomsday is the end of previous Marvel films, the X-Men movies get tied into this, which annoying as shit. But because they get tied in, I've decided I'm gonna watch them all, so that way I'm fully caught up on all Marvel media, live action films wise, except the TV shows, because I do not have the time to watch all the TV shows. Um, Not before Doomsday comes out. I don't have the time to do that. There's too many TV shows.
How long until Doomsday comes out?
I mean, unless I spent all of my waking hours playing the TV shows, because there's so many. There's Agatha All Along, Daredevil, which has 5 seasons, plus Daredevil Born Again, Venom films, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, The Punisher, She-Hulk, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders, Moon Knight, Agent Carter, Ironheart, Inhumans, Gifted? Which one is this? Why is this in my like, The
What?
Gifted? I don't even know why I put that one on there. She-Hulk. There's more. Miss Marvel. Not a TV show. I haven't watched that. Um, I think the only TV shows I've watched is like a couple. The first season of Daredevil and WandaVision. I think are the only 2 I fully like sat through and watched, and a couple
WandaVision
episodes of
was
Moon Knight.
alright.
And a couple episodes of Moon Knight. Actually, I've watched a couple episodes of that. It's good. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Again, when does Doomsday come out?
It's a great question.
That was mixed.
Sorry. Doomsday coming. December 18th, 2026. Yeah,
We'll be on break then, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wait, no, 2026. We'll definitely. I, I mean, we'll probably be on
Wait a
break.
minute.
It's just a different break. We'll be on
I
break.
mean,
College
I thought
version.
about like the idea of just like taking a gap year between high school and college. That's an idea. Just like get a job for a year and just do that for a year
Hmm.
and then go to college.
Yeah, I still need to get a job.
Yeah. I will say don't know how to feel about the X-Men prequel films because I've not watched them yet. And what is this?
I was really
Okay.
trying to keep my cat uh, around my lap and under blankets, but she does not want to be under blankets.
Um, Boogie Boogie. What
Hey,
was that? I was looking for something, and now I've forgotten what I was looking for. Never mind that. So the X-Men have to disappear, and the New Mutants will just take their place. New Mutants are fine. Ah, where's the panel? Where's this silly panel I took a photo of when I was reading the New Mutants comic? Where is it? It's just a panel of all.
I published a one-shot fanfic thing for Vampires SMP earlier today because I finished writing it while TA for a bunch of freshmen. Uh, got 2 comments on it. One of the people is like, "Oh my god, we have like the same headcanons."
Oh, that's great. Where is it? Because I definitely took a screenshot of that. Come on, come on. Where is it? Where the frick is it? Okay. It was definitely before that. So where the fuck is it? Come on. So I take loads of photos of my silly panels. Where is it? Come on. I definitely saved it. I know I saved it. I also know I sent the panel before. And the only reason I need the panel is because I've forgotten one of their names. Oh yeah, and Rain, the wolf girl, she is Scottish.
Nice.
It's very fun. Um, she's also pretty gay in the film. Not yet in the comic books, but she's pretty damn gay. Um, it's great. I love gay
Love
people.
homosexuality.
Yeah, gay people. Queers. But yeah, I keep falling on this, but New Mutants just means the X-Men have to vanish during that 5-year gap of this happening.
Too hard to do.
No, not at all. I love sillies. Oh yeah. I don't know if I've sent this to you. This is funny. Hmm,
I hear more drums.
it's great.
Oh yay, kidnapping.
Watch it, Shaw. Yeah. This is what I do. This is what I send. This is the funny stuff that happens. I guess I didn't take a photo of it. Oh no, here it is. I found it. I found the page. We're good. I found it. It says New Mutants right in the top. Sam, Roberta, Danny, Rain, and
Oh, you've sent it before.
yeah,
Initiation.
I did. Yeah, they're so fun. I will say, only thing with the New Mutants film that I've noticed is Roberto is a little paler in the film. Um, Still Brazilian, but like just not as dark skinned as he is in the comic books. So
Mhm.
Good with that. What you was released in 2020. I'm not
Back
reading
to
this.
my cat. She's a baby. And just a little update. We've been on call recording for about an hour and 15 minutes.
That's great. I'm trying to think. Because I've also been reading through some of like the Ricky Barnes Nomad comics. Because I was curious what those were like. This is what happens. This is what boredom is, actually. Boredom and freedom leads to me reading more comics. They're fun. I think the only comic I've been like consistently reading though is the Shazam comic. Because it's just a good comic.
Mm-hmm.
I wait every week to get an update for that one. Every week. I must wait patiently. It's good.
Every week I wait for Sunday because that's Vampires SMP. And by every
eh,
week I mean the past nearly 3 weeks now. Um, come home Sunday. I need to know what happened.
yeah.
They record on Tuesdays and oh, oh, where's my phone? I need to text my dad something. Every week. I wish.
Another great X-Men piece of media that should totally be consumed. X-Men Evolution is another good X-Men piece of media.
Mhm.
It's not canon accurate at all, but it's just fun. Um, can't go wrong with X-Men Evolution. Captures that wisdom that I need in my life. Um, I need to get back in the groove of watching things. I have not in a little bit. I'm also waiting on the second season of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated series that they've released this year, I think, or was it last year? Yeah, it was this year. Um, I'm only waiting on it because it was really fun the first season, and they announced they were doing certain things that I'm also hyped about. So I need more of that, and I need less Namor in my life. Actually, and
We
like
need to kill him. We're
he
killing
needs
him
to.
off now. We're killing him off immediately. He shows up, um, for Heart of a Fic, and he dies.
Yeah,
He dies in that fic.
I can't stand him with my whole heart. I cannot stand him. It's just the way he acts. Honestly,
I
it's the
just
way
know
he.
you hate him.
I do. I really freaking hate him. Um, a large part of that is just the way he is around Sue Storm. That is like the biggest thing I have against him. My biggest gripe with him is his feelings towards Sue Storm that are very much unrequited because Sue loves her husband.
Hmm.
So there are other issues I have with Namor, but that's the big one. The other one is just Namor. I just freaking hate Namor, and he's actually kind of evil.
Yeah.
So it's fine. How do we handle Namor, anyways? Because we have Aquaman and the Atlanteans, and Namor and the Atlanteans.
Uh, two different kinds of Atlanteans, and if we really want, if we really want to be nitpicky about it, Atlantis is more Greek than it
Hmm.
is, what is it, Mesoamerican?
Yeah.
Very likely we can just go, yeah, no, these are entirely different group of people. I mean, they're
Right.
still in the Atlantic. It's just they're
Yeah.
not Atlanteans.
Mm. Right.
I think we can worry about this next time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can deal with that. I have feelings about a lot of things that I don't know how to express a lot of the time. I was I was a trains child. I liked trains.
I was an animal's child. Um,
I transitioned from trains to cats to Minecraft to superheroes. I can't explain the logic that goes down that route, how that connects at all. I also had a brief sea creatures period of my life during like 8th grade.
I live in fear of the ocean.
Oh, I am deeply afraid of fish. I just also was really interested in fish for a year. I have a deep-seated disdain and fear of fish. But I also was deeply interested in fish. How does those two things coexist? Who knows? But they did for a year. And I got too scared of the fish and stopped learning how to fish. Um, um,
I think our call's winding down, and I think with recordings, having the
yeah,
calls be not 4 hours long might do better.
yeah, probably,
So I think little under hour and a half. I think the last one was what, hour and 45.
probably. Yeah,
Mm.
it was just I've not been paying attention.
I say we're good, and I'm
Yeah,
tired. I will see you maybe in the
mhm.
mornings. Hopefully
You
next
should because
Wednesday.
you should see me in the mornings because I don't have internship this week.
Okay, fun. You fin-
Yeah.
is the internship over or?
No, it's just every other week.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye, chat.